Hi, Algebra 1. I want to do a quick overview of functions as they relate to word problems. And basically, there's a lot of real world situations where if you want to figure out how much something costs or how much in terms of materials that you need, you really, whether you realize it or not, are kind of mentally writing and using a function. And we are just kind of literally doing that in these exercises. And I apologize if you hear squeaking in the background. Somebody's playing with the dog. But our example here is that Leon owns a bakery in Jamaica Plain. He can provide nut-free cupcakes to birthday parties. He charges a delivery fee of $45 and $2.50 per person for cupcakes. And sounds like a lot for cupcakes, but they are really good cupcakes. Actually, Jamaica Plain needs a nut-free bakery, but that's a whole different conversation. So question is, all right, if we're going to write a function, functions really are built around, X and Y, some sort of an input and an output. And so if you want to solve this, kind of your first mental step is, all right, what's the input? And in this case, we are looking at the input being, if we think about what do we want to know, we want to know the total cost for the party. And what that's going to depend on is how many people that we have. And we talked in class a little bit about independent, dependent variables. So the input variable in science class you have learned as the independent variable. If I could spell, and then the output's the dependent. But basically it's a question of what do I need to know and what do I want to find out? So that's where we're at with all of this, and I'll erase this to keep it neat. So what we want to know is what the total cost is. And then the input's going to be, did it again. The input's going to be the number of people at the party. So our function, we could say, our function of number of people, or we could say y. Either way you write it, they really are the same thing. We just tend to use x and y when we're going to plot the data on a graph, and we use f of x when we're just talking about a generic situation. So we could use either here. So $2.50 per person. So that means that it's going to be $2.50 per person, and we already said that the number of people is going to be our x. And then we have a flat delivery fee of $45. So it's $2.50 per person plus the $45 delivery fee. So right there, that is our function that will help us ask the question, what's it going to cost to have this birthday party? Number of people times the cost per person plus the delivery fee. So to answer the question, we want to know f of 14 because we have 14 people attending the party. I'm going to neaten some of this up a little bit here. We have 14 people attending the party, so that would be $2.50 times 14 plus $45. And I've got a calculator open on my other screen over here, so you won't see it, but $2.50 times 14 equals $35 plus the delivery fee of $45. And then that means the total cost for cupcakes at our very fancy birthday party will be $80. Get in the habit of circling your final answer. And there we go. So the entire thought process kind of spelled out for using a function to solve a word problem involving money.